Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We weren't just talking literally 2 seconds ago, so
I mean, when you said you were going to do an intro, I was expecting something different.
yeah. Well, I was gonna, edit a bit in, but I suppose that'll do.
Fix it in post. Fix it in post.
Fix it in post, I'll be alright. Oh, idiot. So yeah, so E3's just finished then. Well, the conference part of it has anyway. We've
Yep.
heard from everybody,
Yes.
and there
Some good
is
stuff.
there's some very good stuff. Way too many stuff actually. Like I've got 8 pages worth of crap here to talk through, so that'll be fun. Right, so should we start with EA then, as they were first up?
Yeah. So I want to point out that they opened with some mad drums.
Yes, there was some weird stuff going on there, and it was just like, okay, so they started off, and then it sort of cut to the live stage, and there was just people dressed up with drums and shit, just stood around the stage, but they weren't even stood on the stage; they were just like around it.
Yeah, I don't really know what they were going for.
No, I don't. Considering the first game they sort of did was like Madden, and they hadn't really announced anything else or done anything. It literally just cut live, and they were just there banging some drums. So I was a bit like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. But I mean, in terms of EA sort of stuff, I mean, it was fairly typical what we expected to start with. I mean, they had Madden, Long Shot, you got FIFA 18, which has got some like Ronaldo motion capture stuff, but I'm fairly sure they had that in 17 anyway, so it doesn't seem like anything too new there. NBA Live 18, it's got a new story mode that looks alright. I don't know if you can tell, but we're not exactly sports people, so.
No, I don't think I've played many of the sports games.
No, I've not really. Like I've played some FIFA with some of the guys at uni, but it's not my sort of game of choice. So yes, that's all the sports crap out of the way.
On to the good stuff. Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2, yeah, man, it looks good.
Yeah, there's like a story campaign. Apparently, a lot more content than there was in Battlefront 1.
Yep.
Including multiplayer, customization, abilities, etc., etc.
Yes, it looks good. They actually had like John Boyega himself like do a little bit about everybody wants like an offline story mode, so make sure you put one in. So having an offline story is pretty good because I'm a big fan of Star Wars Battlefront, but the fact the first one was purely online co-op, it was good, but I like the story in the original ones that were out on like PS2 and stuff. It was just good grinding through that story.
Yeah.
So I'm fairly excited for that, and a lot of new things, a lot of new heroes. It looks like they've added almost every hero you could think of from like the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, including like new and old. It like spans the generations a bit.
Yeah, because they've got some of the new guys in it, and then they had like Rey in it, and then you've got all
Like
about to the
Maul and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Darth Maul will be good in it.
Mm.
I'm waiting for the Jabba the Hutt DLC to see how that plays out, but. And then obviously Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the app for Android and iPhone and that sort of stuff, has got a few new updates, and they've got a few new heroes coming into that. But yeah, I mean, I've only recently downloaded it and given it a go, and then since they announced it, I was like, oh yeah, I suppose I'll get back into it then, because there's new stuff coming.
Yeah, I haven't played it. What's it like?
It's not bad. It's like just team sort of combat stuff. Like it's a turn-based thing, so you can get heroes and villains, make your sort of like dream teams, and then you do AI battles. They each have like a standard attack, a few abilities, and then as you rank them up, they unlock new abilities, and just a standard sort of turn-based combat game, but with Star Wars characters. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not bad. It's a nice bit of way to kill time on the train. So it's not bad. Right, what we got next?
Battlefield.
Battlefield. Oh, because they've added some new nighttime maps now, haven't they?
Yeah. Nighttime maps. And I think they reworked the weather as well.
Yeah, something to do with that. They've now got like fog, and they've added a few other parts into it, so the muzzle flare will absolutely destroy you in the fog, I can imagine. And then they've got a World War One expansion. Is the new thing coming with like 6 new maps. There's like the Russian army. There's the women's battalion.
8 new maps.
8 new maps. Oh, well,
We'll have to double check.
it's probably 8. I'll go with you, so ignore me on that one.
So there you have it. 8 new maps in total.
But yeah, then you got new guns, new vehicles. The women's battalion's going to be a thing you can do in it, which seems pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of, what was it, Name of the Star, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I didn't actually get the name down of what the expansion was called, but yeah, sounds about right. And then after that, there's Need for Speed Payback.
Yes, the Need for Speed that is less Need for Speed
Yes, it's
than
basically
Need for Speeds.
it's basically Need for the Crew is what I've got down here. Because it looks good, but it looks very less Need for Speedy. And all the things they announced were like, oh, you can get like derelict cars and find them, and then you can build this derelict car, which
That was straight out of the Crew.
that was literally in the Crew, and obviously we played quite a bit of that. And
Yeah.
as they announced it, I was like, okay, that's in the Crew. You can now do like team up with your friends in a crew. I was like, that you've just taken a title of another game and just said, yes, that's what we're having.
So the thing that got me was in their cutscene, they crash a couple of cars
Yep.
and have this massive cinematic cutscene, much like Burnout did.
Yep.
And I thought, if that's in the game, Need for Speed is now Burnout, which
Yeah,
I
fair
think
enough.
is good because I preferred Burnout, to be honest.
To be fair, yeah, Burnout's good. I do like Need for Speed games. I've not been as into them since well, to be fair, since Most Wanted was my favourite, and that was bloody years ago. That is, but like Hot Pursuit and then Rivals and some of the others that have been out since then have got a lot less open world exploration, and it's more just like you
The
go.
most recent one before this was open world, I think, and I think this one is also going to be open world.
Okay, see, I haven't played the one before this. I can't remember what it was called, but I've not played the one.
It was called Need for Speed.
Oh, was it just Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I've not played it because I figured it would have been sort of like the same and not as standoutish as it should be for Need for Speed. But I might have to give that one a go then. But no, I see what you're saying. Like the cutscenes and stuff in it make it a bit more burnouty. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe
If
that's...
they are in the game, because I think they showed some gameplay and then there were no cutscenes after taking tops down.
Yes.
So I was a bit confused.
Yeah, some races or something did like a race afterwards or something, and it wasn't very cutsceney and stuff. But,
Yeah.
But I like that they've got 3 characters and you can sort of do the story as the 3 different characters working together.
Yep.
But it seems very much like it switches by itself, so you don't really have much control over when you play a different character. So maybe that's a bit of a letdown, but we'll see. So yeah, the next one though, I'm really excited for A Way Out.
We have to play this. There's no question.
It's fantastic. Like the fact they're literally aiming it more at like couch co-op split screen style rather than online.
It's been so long that I've waited for like a couch co-op game.
Because they said it's like, because they said it's only couch co-op, but then later on he did actually say that they will be adding online features so you can play online, but it's been designed to play couch co-op because it looks like it's so in time with the game. You have to basically like, well, one guy's in cutscenes, the other guy can still walk around, and if you've not got that communication of what you want doing, it seems like the whole thing could just go completely tits up.
Yeah, I think even with the online, you will see both people's perspectives. I think.
That'd be good if you could, because then at least you can see what they are, where they are, what they're doing.
I think no matter how you play it, you will always get the split screen. That's the way
Okay,
it
cool.
sounded like it to me.
That'd be good then, because I mean that way then you can still see what's going on, even if you're not in the same room with the person.
Yeah.
So it seems good. I mean, we have just jumped ahead and said about how good the game looks, but yeah. So A Way Out is basically this like prison breakout sort of game, and it focuses on 2 characters who are both fairly different and have like a whole different storyline to do with them. And they're like,
yeah, they've got their own reasons for wanting to break out. Obviously.
yeah, and they're like unlikely sort of duo, aren't they? They don't really get along and stuff, but they seem to. You end up playing as the characters to work together to try and break out.
They've almost got that kind of brotherly bond.
Yeah.
It's like you fight with each other, but deep down you like them.
Yeah, deep down it's like, yeah, he's alright, he's going to get me out of here, so I'll stick with him for now. But it seems alright, and then from the gameplay stuff they did show off, they were even outside the prison. Like, they made one of the characters go and visit, like, his family or something, so
yeah.
It looks like there's a whole bigger game outside of the prison breakout, which seems quite interesting.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Yeah, I do. It looks brilliant. My notes here literally say, awesome, buy this now. So, we'll have to give that a go.
We will, for sure.
Very nice. I think the only thing left with EA now then is the new IP announced from them and BioWare,
Yeah,
which is Anthem, I believe it was called.
it was called Anthem, yes.
Yes.
And it was very mech suity.
It looked very
However,
mech-suity.
In the EA conference itself, there wasn't much detail.
True, they literally sort of announced the name and then showed a cutscene about like there's a wall and people live inside it and only certain people have access to go outside and they have these special mech suits that they're allowed to use outside.
Yeah, it didn't really explain what it was about,
No.
but they did later on in the Microsoft conference.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go into the Microsoft one. We're next, to be fair, so let's just segue straight into Microsoft from here. And
Well, I want to stick with EA for a bit, because
stick with EA for a bit? Alright.
you neglected to mention Seed, which is their new team that they created for like AI research.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And all about kind of interacting with characters and having the characters learn and stuff. There wasn't too much on it, just kind of a small announcement that they've created a specific team to handle this kind of stuff.
Okay, cool.
But you could start to see more of it in upcoming games. I don't know.
Did you hear?
Also, what didn't we see from EA?
What didn't we see from EA?
Yeah, here's a question for you.
I was mainly just going for like, they're going to do FIFA, they're going to do Battlefield, and they're going to do Need for Speed, and they hit all those boxes for me. I'm trying to think of what else EA I might have missed.
Well, something I heard, because it's not really a game I play,
Okay, yeah.
but a lot of people were expecting a new Skate.
Oh, okay.
Because like there's not really Tony Hawk's anymore. That's kind
yeah,
of
true.
died, and apparently it's about time for a new Skate. Skate 4, I would assume. I don't know
Probably.
when Skate 3 came out.
I haven't got a clue. I've not really been into the skating sort of
Came
games
out
for a
in
while.
2010, so I wouldn't be surprised that if they released Skate 4.
Fair enough.
Apparently, no Skate 4.
Fair enough. They might be doing it as a sort of smaller project, and they might just sort of whip it out in a few weeks and be like, "Oh yeah, guys, by the way, here's a little skate game." So
Yeah, maybe.